Yeah, it looks like her palette's more or less the same. I do like the red one.
Paprika.
Oh, you can see after I selected her, her eyes track directly towards the camera. I saw this in one of the developer streams. It said once you select her, she looks at you and then she starts breathing heavily.
I don't want to be here.
Alright, we saw Paprika. I'll go to Tianhuo's stage. Wow. Wow, that stage looks really different now. All the fire effects in the back. That's pretty cool. Alright. Paprika normals, I think they sort of tweak the blur on her different attacks. Her down attacks. Those look more or less the same. Now she had charge moves as well. This is her back forward A, her back forward B, and her back forward C. So the first one is a regular standing attack. The second one launches and can be followed up. The third one is an overhead. Teleport, oh, that's right, her teleport, forward back. She, for forward back B goes the other side. Forward back A goes off the screen and comes back in front of the opponent. Her forward back C is an attack that comes from above. Kiss, command grab. Throw. The animation for that one looks the same. It's kind of a weird throw because it has like 2 frames of animation. That one doesn't look too much different. For her projectiles, oh, they added a button prompt over it now. The broccoli you can eat, and it gives you meter, but it also locks your animation while you're doing it. The flower pot is a damage projectile. If we hit down, she'll lob projectiles overhead. Oh, magic stock starts full, refills when opponent eats your edible gifts. That's interesting. If you want the flower pot, that's a 360 in magic. Otherwise it's random. So counterclockwise clockwise 360 is the flower pot. Counterclockwise 360 is food. If you want to control which of the projectiles she shoots out. I use cinnamon roll. Forward magic. Or is it back? Might be back. Yeah. Cinnamon roll hits low, it's back. It doesn't stay on screen, but does do damage. Super attacks. Smother. All of the shadow effects are definitely new on that. And depending on if you use a fireball forward or backward determines which direction she hits you from. If you use forward input, that comes in from behind. If you use a backwards input, well, not a meter. Use the backwards fireball. She comes in from the front. She goes off screen, it comes straight back. So her main super is used to sort of mix up the opponent. And I'm gonna go change my meter. Where is it? There we go. Now we have infinite meter. For her picnic basket, down, down attacks, follow up. Looks like that does damage at the end too. Oh, the button prompts are kind of interesting. So while that's out, if you hold forward back D, forward back D, and she busts out of the picnic basket. And you can combo into that as well, and it drops a bunch of gifts on the ground. Paprika's whole gimmick to her character is about distracting the opponent, whether it's tossing things on the screen, which makes the opponent have to choose where they're going to position themselves, because if they hit an attack button while they're standing over food, they'll eat the food. And then her ability to misdirect the opponent with her teleports makes her a pretty mix-up heavy character, I imagine. This is another character I don't think I've really played too effectively when I did the arcade runs, but I've seen people do some pretty nuts stuff with her. And I think that about does it for just the basic overview of the characters. Taking a look at the different character-specific things, it seems like a lot of the tweaks from a cosmetic perspective have been minor graphic improvements and enhancements to the characters' attacks or special techniques. One thing I definitely can tell is Main 6 has done quite a bit of work on the presentation and the visuals, especially the stage backgrounds. The stage environments look really good. It's kind of neat to see them fleshing out the complexity on things like the backgrounds and the different layers. The overall polish of this game is definitely increased. looks like they're getting pretty close to their official release of the game. So what I'll plan on doing is I'll keep an eye on the updates of the game going forward, and once version 1.0 launches with the story modes, I'll probably come back in to do the character playthrough story modes for each one. I think that'd be kind of interesting way to see what they've added as far as the lore and the actual character specific stuff. So I think that'll wrap up this particular lab session. If I decide to try and get some online matches, since I know there are people playing this game online, I might do a series on that, but we'll just have to see. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next session.